What's going on, you guys? My name is Zach Hartley, and in this video we are going to do things a little bit differently. I recently ordered a sample of graphene from a company called Zen Graphene. That sample has just arrived, so I'm super excited about it, and in this video we're going to open this up, we're going to see what an actual sample of graphene looks like, and then we're going to list out the publicly traded companies that you may want to consider investing in, and I'm also going to share how I am investing in this industry. So here's everything you need to know. Let's get started. Okay, so real quick, before I tear into this box, I just want to give you the specs. I ordered 100 milligrams of graphene oxide Go powder from a company called Zen Graphene. They are located in Canada. You can invest in them. The ticker symbol is ZEN.V, depending on where you are. They trade on the Canadian Venture Exchange. And the website where I ordered this from is shop.zengraphene.com. So if you want to place an order for yourself, really easy to do. Now let's get into opening this up. Okay, so this is the box that I got, basically came in Canada Post. I think it took like a week, maybe a week and a half to get here. Now let's open this up. Hopefully it's not too... Okay. Oh, this looks like it. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, we are leaking a little bit. Graphene oxide water dispersion. I feel like that might not be what I ordered. I'm pretty sure that I ordered the powder. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Not a great start from Zen Graphene, but that's okay. No, okay, let's see. Okay, graphene oxide Go powder, 100 milligrams. And I clearly got a liquid, so maybe that is my mistake. I have no idea, but this is what it looks like. It's leaking a little bit, so like not a great start. Water dispersion, 4 grams per liter. Zen Graphene. Okay, so that is a water dispersion with graphene in it. I don't really know what to do with this, but I think I got the wrong thing. We will reach out to Zen Graphene for comment and see what they have to say. But that's what it looks like. Here we go. Sample of your graphene Go powder. I received the package, but it came in a kind of tube filled with water, and it looks like I got the water dispersion. Is that correct, or did I possibly get mailed the wrong item?
Well, that's a very good question. I'll take the rest of your information. I'll pass it on to Brian and ask him to give you a call, John. Zach, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, my name is Zach and my phone number is...
I will send this along, pose a question to them, and ask them to give you a call.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem.
All right, bye for now. All right, you guys, so we are back. I've got my sample here of graphene water dispersion. I got my flashlight here, and as you can see, it is not transparent at all. It is pretty much solid black all the way through, and this is what it looks like. So my assumption here is that the graphene is dissolved into the water here, and that is how they have sent it to me as a sample. Now, before we get into the companies, let's just talk about graphene as an item. So graphene is really simple. It is a single layer of carbon. So all it is carbon atoms basically stacked in a sheet all the way across, and when it is one layer thick, that is where you get graphene. However, when you start to stack it and you create kind of a crystal out of it, that is called graphite. And the key here is turning graphite, which we can find in the natural world, into graphene, which does not exist, and we need to convert it into powder or pellets or possibly a water dispersion like what was sent to us here. Now, that conversion of graphite into graphene is the real test here, is the real key, and that's where the secret sauce is here, because graphene has some very unique properties and some really amazing use cases. So let's dive into that real quick here. Number one, use cases, and on the left side here you can see the properties of it. So the strength, the flexibility, the thermal conductivity, and then some facts and some applications around it. Now the idea here is that nothing is going to be made out of 100% pure graphene. Graphene is going to be an additive into a variety of other manufacturing processes. So it can be added to plastic to make it more flexible. It can be added to your batteries to store more energy. It can be used in wearable technologies because it conducts electricity. There is a variety of different applications, and I urge you to pause the video here and just read through this chart because it is really, really amazing. All the different use cases that you can find for graphene. It's really, really cool. Now, for the companies to watch, this is a wide-ranging spectrum here in terms of size. There's some really large companies, there's some really small companies, and there are new companies popping up all the time. So the top section here, the kind of top 4 or 5 here, are all Canadian companies. And then as you go down, Applied Graphene and First Graphene are American companies. Now, these 4 or 5 right here seem to be pretty large in the industry. There are also some really, really large players in Australia as well as in China. However, this group right here makes up probably the majority of the public players that are actually operating and really trying to scale this up. And so I am personally invested in a couple of them. But before I get into that, I want to tell you about my stock market course because it is completely free and there is over 8 hours of stock market content. So if you are trying to learn how to read the charts, analyze the companies, find the financials, and determine which company to invest in, I promise you this will be the best course that you ever take. There's over 8 hours of content, 740 plus students have already gone through it. There's over 40 reviews for you to read, and it is hosted on Skillshare. It is completely free for 2 weeks when you sign up for a free trial. After that, it's about $20 a month, but you can cancel at any time. So if you can complete the entire course in under 2 weeks, you get the entire thing for free. Now, my strategy for dealing with the graphene industry is to make small investments in several companies. The reason I am going that route is because this industry is so new. We are at the very early stages of it. We are at the very beginning of it, and nobody knows who the major player is going to be, who the major success is. That hasn't been determined yet. It is a total free-for-all between the 5 or 6 different companies that I pointed out there, and the first one that can really commercialize it, scale it up, and find success worldwide is going to have a huge market advantage, but we don't know who that is yet. And so my strategy is to take several small positions in a variety of different graphene companies and then build on the winners and cut the losers. So if a company just isn't performing after 6 months or a year, I'm just going to wipe them out of my portfolio. But the companies that do well, I'm going to add to those positions because in 5 or 10 years, I think this industry is going to be extremely large, extremely important. And I think whoever can develop the technology to scale this up commercially right now is going to have a very large strategic advantage in the future, especially if they can patent kind of that process and make it so that nobody else can copy them. I think there is a huge advantage there. Now, if you're interested in seeing my actual charts and how I think about these companies on a more detailed basis, definitely consider joining my Discord chat. That is where I'm trying to build a community of traders where I am sharing my weekly watch list and all of my technical analysis so that other people can get trade ideas, they can talk about the concepts, and they can think through their own trading methodology. It is designed to be a community of traders that share their resources, share their ideas, and share how they think about the stock market. If you're interested in joining that, it is $5 per month. I would love to have you there, and the link is down in the description if you'd like to sign up. Now, in summary, I think graphene is going to be a large opportunity over the next 5 to 10 years. So for me, I'm going to be taking several small positions in a variety of companies, and I'm going to be trimming the losers over time, and I'm going to be adding to the winners. That way, in 5-6 years from now, I'm holding the 3 largest, best run graphene companies, and I've got rid of all the riffraff. Now, if you guys get any value out of this video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I sincerely appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Good luck trading.